HooHooHooRobin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Caliendo. How are you, Frank?
I haven't seen you since you were counseling me.
Huh?
I haven't seen you since you were counseling me.
Counseling?
What do you mean?
When we were at the
virus show?
the virus shows.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I go, Frank, it's okay.
I would get off stage.
Yeah.
And by the way, there was like a huge mix-up. Like somebody, I don't know if you heard, but somebody said that I didn't want to do the show.
I
Like,
didn't-
oh, you didn't hear? Okay.
I didn't hear any of that.
Okay, cool. Because like TBS heard from my manager Barry that I didn't want to do the show. I'm like, why would I not want to do the show?
I never heard
good.
that.
So I've come in here worried that you guys had heard that I wasn't going to come. Like somebody told me I didn't want to come in. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't say that.
Look at all rumors.
Yeah, you know what
That's
I
my
love?
whole life now.
Yeah.
You know what I love about the virus shows that went on? Comics come in, and it's exactly like you're talking about being in the Nam.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh yeah.
God damn that virus. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
it was
but
like the
people-
battle away. It was, oh boy. 'Cause some of the guys are like the guys that ran out and put down some suppressing fire and everything was cool. And then other guys are like the guys that got hit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
And I
this
got
guy-
hit.
He got hit and had to be evac'd out. And
Right. That's why we have a helicopter backstage.
Yeah, there's a
To take
Huey
you
back there.
to take you right to the
Dust
hospital.
off! Dust
Right,
off!
right.
We lost Bob Kelly in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Well, Bob Kelly would tell Barry Katz, my manager, he'd tell him that it was Frank goes out there and he does his own thing. He sticks to his guns. He doesn't get dirty, and he does great. And my manager like, I heard you're doing incredible out there. No, I'm tanking. I'm getting destroyed. There are people that are booing before I even get on there. I don't even know what's happening.
Savages.
See, this is why we really don't think we can do that anymore, because you can't boo the comedian before he even starts.
And it's become something that the people enjoy doing. It's like, all right, here comes one. We're going to let him have it.
And the listeners, they're having fun doing all this, but they don't understand the other side, because someone like Frank or other guys, they all talk.
Yeah.
So then it prevents us from getting other people on the tour.
Yeah, but the most real
I'm thinking
thing
of doing the virus tour. Oh, you don't want to do the virus tour.
No, see, I wouldn't say that. I would say just be prepared for it. Because Voss would go up there and obliterate.
Yeah.
I mean, Voss would, and when you see Voss obliterate, you're thinking, okay, I can do it. Right? Voss just obliterated.
Right.
But he would beyond kill. And then you go up there and you're like, because pins dropping. Like I've known the show fairly well, but it's the people that are there always they know the show intricately.
Yeah.
So you're making in-show references and stuff, and that's the stuff that's killing. You try to do bits, and people are like, it's a bit, it's a bit, kill him. Why is he doing a bit? He's rehearsed this.
Voss is the same type of retard that they are, is what it is. They totally
I was so
connect.
jealous. I would just sit there. I'd be like, "Rich, you killed him. Like, you think I did pretty good?"
Yeah.
And he would act like he didn't do so great.
Look at the girl you're with. You know, and the people, yeah, she's a pig.
Oh, he was great.
Frank brings up a good point. Voss walks around like, he knew it.
Oh, he struts around.
Struts around. Oh, you think you did? Yeah.
Oh, he would have. And then when they would
tell your people,
I would go out and I would be so down. I would be, because I'm used to doing well. I'm used to, and it's good to get. It's okay to get beaten up. I think it taught me something. That you're never that good. Like you can, and I don't mean that as a total negative. I mean, but then I would go and I just wanted to see Norton go on stage, because as soon as Norton would go out in the second half. And the people, and when you guys went out there too, is the same thing. Even, but to watch the three of you guys go out there, the cheers
For doing nothing.
for just standing there. Well, at least I had some respect for Norton, because I knew he was going to do some jokes.
right? Exactly.
That you guys just stood, hands went up.
It's like, hey,
What's up?
Starting to
Hey.
see.
How you doing?
No, it was all. I mean, it was surreal. I would just go. I'd be so down, and people are like, "What's wrong, Frank?" I go, "I just, don't know if I'm going to do comedy anymore." But
I'm giving up the game.
Norton's going on. Let me go see. And I would go to the side of the stage and just go from it. Just have this.
Yeah.
It was just awesome.
You walk off stage, you hear a lot of, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
That was all right. Don't worry.
And then there's the people that walk off, and everybody, after they come backstage, turns away and looks at the floor.
Like,
It's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I had that feeling a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're taking it when there's no eye contact. Just people like,
the comedian walks off. He's just looking for someone to talk to. And everyone's going opposite directions. And
I
we all
go
get
grab
together.
something.
We all get together and go, all right, I'll talk to him. I'll be the one.
Who's going to be the one, man? I think he's going to kill himself.
Normally you want to tease somebody who bombs, but like in these situations, you know what it is. It's like it's not like the guy didn't go out there and it wasn't funny. It was like it's one of those frustrating things. Like you're watching a guy who you know is funny.
Yeah.
It's like what can you say about
it's
that?
kind of, but it's like, in a way, inside, it's a little bit of fun to watch your friends just go that you know are really good.
Oh.
Tank it once in a while.
When you hear that first, boo! And then me and Opie look at each other, panicked, like, oh no, he's gonna get it.
Right.
Oh no, this is the sacrificial lamb.
How about the comedians that see the audience doesn't get to see this when they come backstage and they're practically crying like, I made it. I actually made it.
I made it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was me in Vegas when I got through it. The first one actually went pretty decently. I
Freaking
thought,
Frank did one.
this would be all right.
I think you did our first one.
Yeah.
I think we started this whole thing in Vegas.
But it was once it got outside, I got scared.
Yeah.
Once it got outside, there's no control over human beings in the, outside. So you don't know where the boos are coming from. You don't know where the trouble's starting.
Yeah.
In my the first set, I was told, I still don't know the truth. I thought that I was getting booed, and they said, no, somebody was getting kicked out of the stadium. I go, no, I think I was both. I think I was at least getting partially booed because I brought up Bush. And to go to the Bush impression, and I heard a boo. Yeah. And I actually wrote a bit about that now to come back. Because, he has to hear that sometimes. Bush has to, whenever he goes somewhere, he's got to change it in his mind to think it's okay, going, I bet they're saying Bush. That's what they're doing. They're saying Bush. Go Bushy. Go, it's that thing. Because when I bring up the president now, people go, they will boo. That's their automatic response.
Supposedly, Stuntbrain was telling us that even Carter said this weekend that at least he did a better job than Bush.
Wow. Carter probably loves that Bush got in there and just did what he did.
It's gotten to the point where Carter can now say, well, I guess I'm not officially the worst president ever.
Well, you can find positives everywhere.
Right.
I'm the guy who made Jimmy Carter look good.
Yeah.
There you go, friends. Yeah, it's
98 days to go, and boy, are we counting down now.
Oof. Yeah, he looks haggard. He looks beyond haggard. He's got that, but it's that same look that Clinton had. Like, just get me out of here.
Yeah, get me out of here. I've had it.
Was Clinton like that at the end?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because remember, they were talking about impeaching him and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was just a pile on at the end. They just wanted him. And by the day, the hair got grayer and grayer. And Bush, too. Bush's hair is just now shock white.
Just take
He came down from Mount Ararat or something. It's just big, long locks of gray, white hair.
You just look at their eye bags. When they start as president and when they end as president.
I love the before and after shots of these guys.
Completely different people.
They age like twice.
Yeah, it's horrid. That's why, McCain, Jesus Christ, is going to be the crypt keeper coming out of office if he made it through.
He'll go full circle. He'll be young again.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah. Dark, jet black hair, right?
Yeah, that's the scary part is he's just,
But you know what? The thing
so
with Bush, when you see the president of the United States on TV recently, even if you didn't like the guy or you didn't vote for him, you always were like, oh, the president's speaking. I gotta listen to this. No one's listening to him anymore. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
You're not going to solve this economic crisis with anything you're saying. No one believes you.
I think
you know what I mean? Like Reagan, I lean Democrat, but that was a leader. Like if he was talking about the economic crisis, you would sit there and stop everything. Go, this guy has it under control.
Because he didn't really seem to care about the polls or anything. He would just like cut things and cut programs, and people would get pissed at him, and he would just get,
Yeah.
So what? He didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, these guys. I haven't had the opportunity to meet different people lately, but I was in Sacramento, and I see Karl Rove he's speaking at this thing. Now, whether you think the guy the guy's a genius. Whether you put the word evil in front of it or not, that's your political
leaning.
He's
a bag. Whether you put the word douche.
That's how we're different, Chip. That's the difference between us.
I know. You have a TV show and sell it everywhere. I'm Flea Market Jimmy.
Why are you just ignoring that you don't have an HBO show, my friend? Come on.
Like a legitimate, long-running program.
All right.
Long-running the second year. Second year. Only 5 episodes, the first 10 new ones. So.
I said program like I'm my fat aunt.
Yeah.
You got to program this, Frank.
I'm watching my stories. What do you want?
My stories. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. You were...
Yeah, Carl.
So I'm like thinking, I don't want to, and I'm a middle of the road kind of guy. I might be slightly to the right, I think, but I'm in the middle. You know, to me, I'm definitely not far right, religious right. That's just not me. I like business. That's, I just like money. That's what it is. I like to keep my money.
Yeah.
So so I'm thinking, I don't want to bother Karl Rove, so I decide not to. And I'm in the front seat because I can't sit in back seats of cars. I get a little car sick or something like that. So I'm in the front seat and the driver drives us up there. And Karl Rove comes running over to me. He's knocking on the window. He's like, Frank, hey, how are you? I'm like, fine. What is this, the Patriot Act? What's happening? And he's like, oh, hey, the president is a huge fan. You do some great stuff. If you're ever in D.C., the president would love to see you. Sure.
Okay. You're knocking the White House. I'm here.
Yeah.
I said stop by.
Here's the funny thing. I have Karl Rove's email address.
Nice.
All right, give it out.
Yeah, right. No, that's believe me, that's
sends you meat spin.
Meatspin.com.
So he was actually cool to you when you met him.
Yeah, very cool. Like he's like the president, he likes what you do. It's just like I was like, because I've looked for that. I've never been able to get that validation. I've always wanted to have him see it.
They're setting you up, right?
Yeah.
They probably hate your impression. You're going to go to the White House. Next thing you know, you're going to be
in that room.
You're going to be in the dungeon with
Frank Caliendo, the terrorist list.
You're going to be in the dungeon with nipple clamps on, and they're going to be torturing you.
It's not always so bad.
Yeah. Be down there with Dana Carvey. He'll be like, no, they make an imposter of you and send.
Wait a second, Phil Hartman's still alive?
Exactly.
What? This is where they keep them all. Yeah, it was surreal. I mean,
that's pretty cool.
When Karl Rove comes kind of pranced over to me, and I was like, that's surreal. These guys,
scary.
You don't get the same thing.
It was.
You don't get the same thing from John Madden, right? Isn't it true he just doesn't like you?
Still doesn't like me. They did an article in Time magazine where they ask him questions, and he's like,
that guy has to feed his family, and he has to make a living. He's a good little comedian.
Like you could just tell that he just.
God. He doesn't look like a happy
he doesn't look like a guy that has any sense of humor whatsoever, is what it is.
But I'm not going from what I see on TV. Like, he walks the Upper West Side. I haven't seen him this season yet, and he just walks the streets grumpy as all hell.
Yeah.
He looks miserable.
You're the only guy that does him, too. It's like, he should be honored. Like, you do an amazing impression of the guy. Why would he like that?
Who else would do Madden?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's kind of have that tag on it now, like it's mine. Like, I think people could do it, but
it'll be your impression.
Yeah,
of
but
him.
People think of me. It's like when I was doing years ago. I used to do a movie trailer thing, and then Pablo Francisco was so known for it that I just dropped it pretty much and just threw it into the back because people would be like, "Dude, that's Pablo does that." And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. So, but then I became friends with Pablo. We started doing some stuff together and stuff but I still just threw it was a great bit that I had, but you just get, that's what the funny thing about impressions is it's weird because like Christopher Walken has become one
that's Jay Moore's.
Yeah, it's Jay Moore and everybody, for some reason, anybody else can do it. And like Kevin Spacey or something, and people are like, that one didn't stick with Jay Moore because it became the new Nicholson.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's Christopher Walken is done in so many different places. I mean, it's a different thing, than most of these impressions. It's like somebody asked me because we shot the new Frank TV episodes. We shot them in advance because they thought there was going to be a writer strike and we didn't want to get hit by actor strike. We didn't want to get hit by 2 strikes. And people were like, "Were you upset you didn't don't have a Sarah Palin bit?" I'm like, "No." Because we just look like we're copying Saturday Night Live at this point. Yeah. If you're doing a Sarah Palin bit, all you're going to think of is Tina Fey from now on.
It's got to be better than that, and it ain't getting better than that.
And I think part of that was, and this is not meant to rip at all. This is just what I think is part of the truth. Is everybody was calling out, you know what? It would be perfect for Tina Fey to do it on Saturday Night Live, and then when she did it, people were like, Told you.
Yeah, no one else.
I told you it was my idea. Yeah. So people feel like it's their baby. Yeah, it was my baby.
Some people, I pitched that at SNL. In the room? No.
No. I was at home. My wife, I was telling her.
It's a Patriot Act. We hear everything, man.
I just want Barry Katz to get famous. So guys like Frank and Elon Gold who do an amazing Barry.
I did it on the show. I do it on Frank TV.
Oh, you're doing Barry now?
Yeah, there's agents and there's managers. Agents make you money, and managers, I have no idea what they do. And as Barry Katz, I go, unbelievable, man, listen. And I try to sign everybody. That's what my manager does. He tries to sign everybody. Pizza guy comes in, man, you're unbelievable. You're amazing. Who are you? I'm the pizza guy. Let me guess. Domino's. Yeah. Do you have a manager? Well, back at the shop. What if I told you I could get you in a room with Papa John's? And TBS was worried that it wasn't going to work, and it killed.
It's killing. That's awesome.
Great. Yeah.
It was the best.
He grabs Barry, the middle of Frank. That's goddamn Barry. It's
Where
hilarious.
am I looking? Try to negotiate with this. What? Nobody can do that.
Wow.
It's incredible. It's everybody's. You're incredible. Like I go up to Mike McRae, who's on the show. We added two new guys, Mike McRae and Freddie Lockhart. And Freddie's the guy you see doing the Obama every 5 seconds on TBS with me. And so I could go up to Mike and I'm like, you're amazing, you're incredible. We couldn't do the show without you. Who are you? I'm Mike McRae. I'm on the show. Oh, man. I want to sign you. I'm already with you. Oh, I knew it. Hold on. I got another call. Hey, I'm with this guy I just signed. It's just a big. I try to sign a lamp. I love the way you glow. You're unbelievable.
For the people out there, that is like exactly
Barry.
But that's the great thing about on the show. We were able to set it up and it worked.
Yeah,
it's like you don't even have to know. He's kind of an original character on the show.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
I saw him this weekend when I was in L.A. and I was talking to him at the bar and he goes, "Wait, what did I want to tell you? Oh, you're an incredible actor." And I went, "I'm not."
See, that's the thing is you are. You just the honesty on your face when you're saying these things is just it's wonderful. I gotta go take a dump.
The thing with Barry is you want to believe him. Like, even though you know he's just blowing, you know what he's doing, but you want to believe him because it's such nice things he's saying.
Yeah,
he gets just real deep with that voice, which is
it's until you just hear the next person get the same. You're unbelievable.
Like, wait, I thought I was unbelievable.
Like, I guess
you're in the unbelievable.
I guess
club.
I'm pretty believable then, just like everyone else.
It's amazing though. In Hollywood, they have like this. Like people like, he finds people. Mm-hmm. It's amazing how he finds people. And I always go, yeah, you find people, Barry, and then they leave. Like, man, why do you always gotta kick me, man? What are you, man? Dane Cook. Well, that's how we used to end everything. How you doing, buddy? Dane Cook.
Well, Frank, we have to take our break, and I also heard we have to get you out at 6:30. What are you doing?
Going
a lot of
WB11? Is that what you're off to?
TV, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to squeeze you in today. So Frank TV, TBS.
Yeah, TBS Tuesdays at 11, and I'm actually playing Carnegie Hall.
No kidding.
In the hey, how do you get to
Boo! Boo! You're not gonna get that at Carnegie Hall.
No, you're gonna get.
Could you see that?
Bravo!
Carnegie Hall. Boo! Some guy with opera glasses. Boo!
Well, that's boo. Nice job.
Is it true if you saved your ticket stub from the Virus show, you get in free to Carnegie Hall?
Is it true that I just committed suicide? The weird thing is, it's the day after the election.
Yeah.
It's November 5th. Is that what it is? November 5th, Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday.
Oh, very cool, man.
And so I don't know where you get tickets. FrankCaliendo.com. But Tuesday, TBS.
11 o'clock.
There you go.
You're just waking up there.
It's the McCain in me, friend.
Yeah.
I've forgotten it all.
Are you doing McCain? Nice.
I'm working on it. It's all based on Friends. And you know he's never seen the show Friends.
Yeah.
But he would try to sound like he has. Like, my favorite character on Friends is Phoebe. It's Phoebe. I'm sorry.
Your old pal, Bobby Lee from Mad TV.
Oh boy, did he take his shirt off?
Well,
constantly.
He finally did our
Asian Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Get your clothes on.
He doesn't run. Yo, I want to put a baby in you.
It's more of a visual, but his John McCain is hilarious. It is hilarious. We were trying to play some of the clips on the show, it doesn't really translate. The video though of him as McCain, something about that makes me laugh really.
There's something
hard,
about
man.
Bobby Lee when he's in the wrong spot. It's the funniest.
Right.
I was always the thing at Bobby Lee. I was like, hey, don't give him a sketch. Just give him a line. And if he doesn't even get the line out, just show a picture of him, and all of a sudden you'll start to crack up.
Yeah, we finally had him do our show, and we had him so paranoid that he was convinced he was seeing, bunny rabbits and stuff, and he literally ran off our show. Yeah. And we haven't really talked to him since. he doesn't know what was real or not that day.
Yeah,
we were messing with him. I don't want to blow up our spot in ways he was convinced that he was losing his mind.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Frank's got to go, but next time, Frank, you got to do a longer segment with us.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Very good. Good seeing you, man.
I appreciate that.
We definitely have to take a break. FrankCaliendo.com. We'll continue.
Robin,